vagus nerve stimulation, neuromodulation. Sounds almost space-like. Science fiction. But as a fibromyalgia sufferer, I am intrigued to know more. Now, you can buy these devices without actually seeing a GP. I think that's potentially dangerous, because there are some reasons why you shouldn't do it. But you see, there's more than one type of device. There's non-invasive, so basically you just wear it on your neck or on your ear or something like that. And there are other devices that are actually implanted in your body, which sounds a bit scary to me. Cyborg scary. But still, as somebody who is a fibromyalgia sufferer, it does make me curious. But what's it actually do? From what I can tell, it puts little pulses of electrical energy into the vagus nerve, stimulates it. Goes to the brainstem. Now, after it reaches the brainstem, apparently through your vagus nerve in the neck, it's like electrical charge is then discharged to different areas of the brain and change the way the brain cells actually work, how they receive information. Kind of works like a pacemaker, I suppose, for the brain. Bit weird, isn't it, eh? It really is. Well, vagus nerve stimulation or treatment option. It obviously makes sense to see a healthcare professional, one that obviously practices or knows something about this VNS. I don't know how new it is, what have you, but it seems to be relatively new for fibromyalgia sufferers. It's used for other things as well, not just fibromyalgia. It's people that suffer stroke and what have you, as a way of stimulating the recovery progress. It's also used in epilepsy. People who have fits and what have you. It's literally like a pacemaker for the brain, really. Now, the vagus nerve is one, I think there's 12 pairs of cranial nerves. And they send electrical signals between your brain and different parts of the body, including your heart, head, torso, your neck, and what have you. And they control the body's functions. And my son has a condition called torsion dystonia, where the basal ganglia is a little bit confused. Basically, his signals have been sent out, they're in conflict with each other, so he's got constant pain. That's spasms, mate. So that's a very an uncomfortable condition for him. It really is. Now, the vagus nerve is, I think, it's one of the longest nerves, cranial nerves, that is, and it's that you have one vagus nerve on each side of your body, I believe. Yeah, one on each side of your body. They both start at your brainstem, and then down to your chest and the abdomen and what have you, and it sends signals to the brain. Now, it's say it's used for epilepsy, help control seizures and what have you in adults and children. It's also used for stroke rehabilitation. You've had a blood blockage, what have you, and a stroke, a clot. But it has been found to improve blood flow in critical areas of the brain and alter chaotic electrical patterns that happen during a seizure. Maybe my little body dog needs it. Where's he gone? Because he has fits. That increases the number of neurotransmitters. Now, you see, we've got problem as fibromyalgia sufferers with the receptors not doing their job properly. it stimulates them, apparently. Obviously, this is research and development's been done by an industry. But if it works, I don't care. I really don't. It's two of these neurotransmitters. One is oh crikey, what's it called again? Norepinephrine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. So yeah, so it increases the levels, in your brain, and also helps control these seizures. But you see, for us fibromyalgia sufferers, our condition is different, but it makes sense that they're going to help, and they say it could help. In fact, there's many people out there promoting these devices on the basis of fibromyalgia, not just stroke and what have you, or epilepsy. No. Now, I'm led to believe that you wouldn't even tell if you got this thing on. You might get a little bit of tingling in the neck. You might find that during the actual treatment, your voice might go hoarse. My voice has gone hoarse anyway, as well. My vocal cords are buggered. Now, some people obviously shouldn't receive vagus nerve stimulation, and that's if you're pregnant. I might look at, but I'm not pregnant. No, I'm okay there. Have breathing problems, asthma. I do have a little bit of asthma. It's quite low level, but I do have a bit of asthma. And yes, I do take inhalers occasionally. Sleep apnea. The sleep apnea is potentially a symptom of fibromyalgia. So that kind of goes against you, doesn't it? And the other usual ones like, chronic pulmonary disease, obstructive pulmonary disease, and other lung diseases. Well, then you shouldn't go for vagus nerve stimulation. Now, it's in the early stages regarding treatment of fibromyalgia, but it is something to consider. It's non-invasive, or it can be invasive if you want the implanted device. But there are other devices that literally just put around your neck. Be like Star Trek. I'm not endorsing it. No, because I haven't had it. But it does make me curious. I do like to learn and share with you guys and gals, stuff that I've learned. And if you have something you'd like to share on the channel, something you'd like me to talk about and do a bit of research on, well, leave it in the comments down below, because I do read the comments. But maybe you know, maybe you know. Anyway, it's a very small channel, this one, since you started. But you see, if you don't try to actually improve things, you're not going to get anywhere, are you? No. Got to keep pushing forward. That you have. Anyway, time for me to go, so say toodaloo, it's a toodaloo.